that it? Alright, I'm Raj, I run Autoflop Motorsport and this is my car. It's just a Fiesta ST180. When I bought it was bog standard apart from a few little aesthetics like the spoiler and a front splitter on it and the side skirts. Since buying it I went to stage 2 with some software and an intercooler and the exhaust. Got used to that and then decided to go to stage 3, stage 4. So I've just fitted a 𝗪𝘳 ST180 to it and a MSD stage 4 software. It's now producing 323 brake horsepower and 303 foot-pound torque at the fly.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode from 𝗵𝗫 Performance, and this time we're bringing you something new. Raj. Oh, no, I'm in the Fiesta. So, we brought Raj in just purely because of the fact that he's got an ST180 and we haven't featured one on the channel before, let alone a stage 3, or as MSD call this, a stage 4 Fiesta. Now, Raj purchased the Fiesta in a fairly unmolested state. And from there on in, at the age of 48 years old, was it 48, wasn't it? Or was it, oh no, sorry.
No, a bit less than that.
40 years old, he decided to tune this thing like a 17-year-old. Now I can say that because I've known Raj for a while and he's standing 2 meters away from me because of social distancing. Otherwise he'd have probably hurt me. But in this instance, we're going to discuss some of the mods he's done and why he's done it. So you took the car from fairly stock with just an exhaust on it, was it?
An exhaust and a cone filter induction kit. Yeah, that was it. The rest of it was just all aesthetics.
Yeah, so a fairly stockish car, maybe stage 1. Do you think it had a stage 1 on it?
No, not at all.
No, nothing.
Slow as hell.
So
really slow.
We took it from a really slow ST180. I don't know how you can say that because they're pretty quick as stock, to be fair, and they handle really well. So Raj set about this whole journey of, I'm not going to tune this, I'm too old, which is, he didn't mention the too old bit, but he said, oh, I'm going to leave it as stock, I'm just going to buy one that I kind of like and I'm going to see how it goes, and I might put a few bits on it, but I'm not going to do much to it, to where we are now. So you went for a Perron, was it? Or an AET
yeah, it
tune?
was went for Perron stage 2 software with the usual pop and bam map, which was great at first.
Yeah, and
then
then
by the time I got home I was sick of it. But yeah, so I had that on it and then I just started getting the rest of the hardware. I always knew I was going to get a big turbo at some point, and I thought get the car ready from a hardware point of view so that it's just a case of putting the turbo and a map on.
So you got us to do the downpipe, you did some of the other bits yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I remember phoning up, I bought a decap pipe for it and I phoned up Bezo from 𝗪𝘳 Racing and I said, I'm just fit this down, I was asking for a bit of advice. He said, yeah, get it back on the ramps, do this, do that. I said, Bezo, I'm doing it on my drive. He said, right, put the bolts that you took out back in, drop it down, take it to a garage and get it on the ramps. And that's when I brought it to you to put the downpipe, and you had your own fun with that, didn't you?
Yeah, that was amazing, loads of fun. Excellent, brilliant. Raj, Raj ringing up, Daz, can you do this? It's only a little job. What is it? Downpipe. It's 4 o'clock or something along those lines. I think it might have been, actually I'd do him a bit of disservice then, it was probably 45 minutes past 3 or something, 3:45 or something like that. I'll give you a bit of credit. You allowed us like an hour and a half to do it. So we put that on. There was a load of fun with that. It was quite stuck, typical of kind of ST180 on, 6 years old now. So we got that on and it was all sorted. Anyway, from there you decided to purchase these bits from Cytec, and you've had them for a while, haven't you?
I had the turbo for a while because I just don't have the other facilities to fit it more than anything, and also with the ceramic coating part of the business just getting set up. I thought I wanted to get the housing coated, and at the same time I thought, right, I'll put a tubular manifold on it. So I spoke to my mate Gary, 𝗪𝘁 Fabrications, and fair play to me, stepped up to the plate and said, I'll turn you around pretty quick.
So we've got S280 turbocharger with a 𝗪𝘁 manifold.
Yeah.
You ceramic coated the manifold itself,
turbo
and the
housing,
downpipe and the turbo housing.
and the decat downpipe.
So yeah, we had that. Obviously we've had to, if you've seen 𝗪𝘁 𝗪𝗧𝟑𝟀𝟐 YouTube channel, you will have seen the lovely, amazing white coating before we got our hands on it. I'll just clarify on that one slightly. We had to linish the face of it just before we installed it.
It's fine. It looks it's clean.
Yeah,
now.
no, it looks clean now. It's fine. But anyway, in some of the photos it looked quite dirty. But obviously we had to linish those and polish it afterwards. So we've got to wear gloves because heat gets into the thing, and those gloves become quite dirty. So there was no way of keeping it clean. We did tell Raj at the time. He threatened to throw me out of the building, but we got over it in the end with a cuddle.
I can't lift him. So.
There's a crane over there, mate. So yeah, we got the bits sorted, linished the faces of them, made them tidy. We had a couple of little hiccups on the road in terms of a few bits missing, a few bits that weren't quite suitable, i.e. the boost pipe kit, the upgraded one, the S280 turbos designed for a standard heart pipe kit, but you had an Airtec one. We got over that in the end. There was a couple of other little issues in terms of fitment of stuff, but we got there in the end, and it's all good. So you went from here to, you left here about 4 o'clock-ish on Saturday, didn't you?
Left here at 4 o'clock, yeah. I just left that on the drive, and first thing Monday morning, had to drive all the way to Blackpool. It's about an hour and 20 minutes with no boost, which was killing me. That's the hardest thing I've ever done, because as soon as that comes on boost, the whistle, it's just...
You'll see that or you'll hear that in the videos anyway, hopefully.
Yeah, it just sounds brilliant. Yeah,
so you produced, in the end, you went there, they've advised that you upgrade the actuator to a turbo smart
they said
one, just purely because it was a bit weak, wasn't it?
They said the gate was opening in the mid-range, so the ECU was struggling to try and control the torque.
Yeah.
So the boost is a little bit all over the place, but when I spoke to Stu, the actual all over the place is less than 2 psi at this one little part of the map. But that could be rectified by fitting a turbo smart.
Yeah. So you'll probably do that in the future. You'll probably do that yourself, won't you, really, in reality of it. So you got
323 brake horsepower at the fly and 303 foot-pound of torque.
Yeah, so decent,
that's
nice
on
drivable.
The hardest rollers in, one of the hardest rollers in Britain.
And that's a nice drivable kind of setup, isn't it, really, to be fair, because the torque's around about the same as the power.
Very
so it makes
as well.
it, there's
no big thump with it. When it comes on boost, then you've got a bit of a thump. But because you're expecting it, you come on boost at the right part of the journey or on the bend, or if you're on the straight, you know when it's going to come in. As soon as it's in, it's incredibly
So if you come in midway through a corner, it's going to act like a Corsa, basically.
Yeah.
And not go around the corner. It's basically what you're saying.
Because you know it's there, you expect it. But then once you're on the power, it is incredibly responsive, and it's just a brilliant delivery of power. Awesome.
So what's next then?
Well, I've already got the big brakes for it. I've got some cycle developments, the 4-pot 330mm rotors, but they're red, and I just hate red, so I'm going to split the calipers, clean them up, and probably do them a gunmetal grey.
Weird how you hate red when you painted your calipers
I didn't paint them, that's how it came.
That's not what you said earlier.
Yeah,
that's
how it came.
So yeah, he's gone off red, so he's going to repaint the other ones now.
yeah. Red is so 2019.
So what about the clutch?
Yeah, the clutch. I should be in a nightclub with the amount of smoke it's just chucked out, but it'll be all right. I'll let it cool, and that's something I definitely need to look at.
Yeah. So he's probably going to upgrade the clutch in the future. You've already got the big brake kit.
I'm definitely going to drop it, because when you're on a private road and you're chasing 3 figures, it's it's not the nicest place to be. Not the nicest place. So I think it definitely needs dropping a little bit and just a little bit more sort of stiffer on the road.
They do handle quite well, to be fair.
But it's brilliant
anyway.
on the twisty. It's just brilliant. It's just for a short car with such a short track. Big speeds don't go together.
No, you can't get that. There isn't that long of straight stretches on a like 𝗪𝘗 and stuff like that. Anyway, is there? No. So yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with Raj. He's absolutely one of the funniest guys I've come across. His sense of humour perfectly suits us. It's dead dry, a bit like his curries.
Had a great comeback there, but I'm not saying it.
Is it not appropriate for this channel?
No, not at all.
Different channel. Okay, so again, a different channel. At some point, we're going to have to open up one of these channels that's completely different. So yeah, it's been a pleasure working on this car. I'm sure we'll see it again. It'll probably just be for maintenance items in reality, but it was just good to review something that's a little bit different, just to show you that we do work on Fiestas from time to time. We do quite a lot of these in our South Wales branch. James does probably 50% Fiestas and 50% Focuses. But for now, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to let Raj say this famous words that I can't get out of my mouth. Subscribe.
Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and if you get bored of that, feel free to
if you haven't already, then we'll put a link in the description below for Raj's channel. It's 𝗪𝘗 Motorsport, and that's what it is on YouTube as well. He's got other socials like Instagram and Facebook, as have we. So hit that bell icon to stay notified. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more stuff like this, or even more of Raj's face. I'm not sure who would want to see that, but anyway, when you've got me, do you know what I mean? But for now, we're going to sign off and we'll see you in the next video. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but check out some of our other videos. And just before I sign off, remember that mirror image car care competition. They've got a discount code for 𝗵𝗫 Performance. If you hit the voucher code section and input BD15, that'll give you 15% off. If you see above here, we'll put a link in for the video for the competition for the 2,000 subscribers. See, I can't say that word. 2,000 subscribers, and it'll let you know exactly how to enter that competition to be in with a chance of winning a mirror image car care cleaning kit. And Nick's also asked me to mention the fact that he's got a new car sent out. So check out the website www.mirrorimagecarcare.co.uk and have a look at that scent. It's really long lasting. It's a spray type one. Go check it out. But for now, cheers guys, and we'll see you next time.